My name is Daniella Between. I'm a networking expert, and I'm very excited to be here today to present someone that is part of my network, and my dear friend, Mercy. So Mercy is an executive assistant, a mental health expert, a founder of Networking and Health, and an author. And today we're talking about her first 2 books. Mercy,
Yes.
your first 2 books are out. How do you feel?
I feel excited. I feel, it's like when you are working on something and then you finally see the results, and the results are actually better than what you thought. So I'm really, really excited about the first 2 books.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes. Both of them I'm very excited.
Why writing those books?
So it depends on the book. So the first book, which is the Between Two Worlds, I wrote it and it's been a work in progress for many years. This has been just experiences of expatriates and students who move abroad. And what I noticed is our stories were quite similar. A lot of the friends that I met here as a student and even transitioning into the world, all the foreigners, we kind of felt like we don't really belong, but we belong. And it's one of those things where you're trying to find a balance between keeping your real identity or where you come from and this new identity that you have gotten. And then I just decided, let's add a little mix into it and mess her life up completely. So my heroine ends up having a lot of dramas in her life.
I'm excited to read it.
Yes. And then the second one, it's actually a journey that I've been on with some friends who went through burnouts. And I noticed quite a few executive assistants that I was mentoring through their burnout. They all tended to have things that were in common. So I started putting together a survival kit for a friend, and it turned out to be a book.
This is an amazing idea.
Yes.
And I think it will be very helpful to all executive and personal assistants that maybe they are in this situation, maybe like just arriving on a burnout, or to avoid being burnout.
Yes.
Who are the audience for your books?
So my books are for people who are willing to think. I like to storytell, but I like to storytell with a lesson in it. So the fiction, for example, it's about family dynamics and how we relate with our parents. When you grow up, do you still look at your mother as your mother, or do you start looking at your mother as a woman? Can you talk to your mother about mistakes that she made, or do you still have to pretend that your mother is perfect and she's not? A human being with flaws. So so I want it to be something that brings out conversation. The second book, which is Silent Backbone, the assistants have decided that they have not decided, the world has decided for assistants that we are supposed to be silent and we're supposed to hold companies without saying anything. So I'm speaking out for the silent people. So that one, I want it to be a call to action for anybody who works with assistants, coordinators, anybody who works with support staff, that you can read this and see that they might be quiet, but there are things that they're going through. And if you can just read and see one thing that you do that assistants might not be happy with, then if it makes you change your life, then I will have done my job.
So is there more to expect from you? Because I'm feeling that there are more coming.
There definitely is more. So Between Two Worlds, I'm someone who's been writing fiction since I was a kid. So I have a few books that I have written that I have not completed. So maybe one day I will release a second fiction. But the Backbone, the Silent Backbone, it's actually a series. So it's the first book in a series of 4. And it's something, as I said, I've been working on it for 5 years. And it's something to sensitize people. So the first bit is about the assistance, your coping mechanisms, just the basics, introducing the burnout, introducing all this. The second bit is going to be a bit more about concrete things that go on in workplaces with messages from friends, and I'm working with a few psychologists and psychiatrists helping me with the research on that, so that we are coming up with things that really do happen, and it's not just from my perspective but from perspectives of experts. And then the third one, we continue with that and we build it up, and hopefully by the time we reach the fourth one, we will have come up with not the perfect solution, because mental health doesn't have a perfect solution. It's people tailored, but at least it will start a conversation.
Amazing.
Yes.
So something's coming.
Something is coming.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's very good. Thank you so much to being here with us and sharing this all this information. It's amazing, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
I'm really excited to read it. So thank everyone. Mercy, Daniella, thank you, and see you next.
So you see, this is the importance of networking.
Yes.
We would not have met if it was not through networks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The meaning of connection.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.